In the first millennium BC, in the Armenian uplands, the Urartu kingdom was established. The Urartians used the local traditions of architecture and developed them further, such that during their period the architecture reached the level of city architecture. When the fortress cities of the prehistoric period and that of Urartu period are compared, many similarities are found. They both consist of two parts: the fortress, that was mainly built at inaccessible areas, protected by their natural geographical positions, located on natural elevations. The second part was the habitation area, which was in close vicinity of the fortress. However, the fortresses of the Urartu kingdom were built with better architectural planning. The building method and materials were of far better quality. Some examples of these fortress cities are the capital cities Tushpa, Arkishtikhinilin, Erebuni, Teishabai, Menvachinilin, and others. Tushpa was founded in the 9th century BC by the Urartu king Menua in the area of Van city in Turkey. It was built on a mountain. It is 1.5 kilometers long and at its widest point 130 meters wide. Stones which are 60 to 80 meters tall surround the city from all sides except for the northern part, which is protected by ramparts and barricades that could be filled with water during an assault. The water would reach the barricades by artificial waterway that extended to 70 kilometers, built for the watering of the city. In Tushpa, another city fortresses of the Urartu kingdom, large stones of basalt were placed in the streets and intersections to mark the streets and the corners. The habitable streets of the city consisted of a collection of private houses, which had 2 rooms and a lawn. They lived in one room and used the other for storage. Each courtyard had an elaborate entrance, a separate hearth at the center, as well as 150-liter containers for drinking water. These types of city fortresses also had the Megaron-type houses. They consisted of 3 parts, the entrance and 2 rooms. The larger room had 2 columns and a hearth. In these city fortresses there were many 2 to 3-story houses, as the excavated bronze statuettes show. The great Armenian historian Moses Khorenati also makes references to these houses. The city of Erebuni is the best representative of the Urartu period. Erebuni is located at the southeastern region of Yerevan on the hill of Arin Fortress, where the ruins of the fortress are still found. Erebuni was founded by the great Urartu king, Arkishti I. We learn about the establishment of the city from cuneiform inscriptions found in 1950 during the excavations of the Arin Pert, that is, Arin Fortress. The same inscriptions refer to the birth of the city of Yerevan. The inscriptions record that the city was founded in 782 BC, 29 years before the foundation of the eternal city, Rome. The city fortress of Erebuni has very strong and strategic position. It extends on a 2-hectare triangular area and is built on a 65-meter high hill. The citadel of the city follows the borders of the hill and at some points form 3 rows which skillfully accommodate the steep slopes. The ramparts are 12 meters high. The citadel is composed of 3 parts: castle, temple, and storage area. The court of the citadel faces Mount Ararat and contains the royal, official, and leisure rooms, that is, in total 80 rooms. The citadel also used to include military base equipped with all necessities to retaliate any invasion. There are expansive storage areas for wheat and huge wine cellars, where 700 to 1,250-liter containers are half buried in the ground. Special jars for beer making have also been discovered in Erebuni. The city not only had efficient water distribution system, but sewage system as well. During the 5th and the 4th centuries BC, the Achaemenid Persia was another great empire of the time. At the demise of the Urartu kingdom, Persia attacked and seized the Urartu kingdom. The effect of the architectural influence of Achaemenid Persia is seen in the city fortress of Erebuni. This is mainly expressed in the renovations of the internal rooms, specifically the joining of halls to create 30-pillar hall distinctive of Achaemenid style called Abadana. This hall was used for official functions and ceremonies.